Hello, everybody, and welcome to Femme Fatale again. Tonight we are talking about how to be a glow stick, and I think it's extremely an important thing. Um, so our inspiration for this week is to be a glow stick. How is everybody this fine evening? I know it's been a very chilly, rainy day in Joburg. I don't know what it's been like everywhere else. Let's see who's joined us. We have Gentle here and we have Mel here and Johan. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, I didn't actually prepare for tonight's stream because I just had this feeling not to. I don't know if that makes any sense, but yeah, I just had this feeling to not prepare, which is just very weird. But yeah, at the end of the day, I saw this story this week and it just kind of touched me, and it was about a glow stick. So this chick was walking in the shop with this mother and her two sons, and the little one was crying because the bigger the older brother was carrying a box of glow sticks, and the little brother was crying because he wanted a glow stick. So the mother stopped and she took one of the glow sticks out of the box and gave it to the little one. And the little one's swinging it around and playing with it and everything. And next minute, the bigger brother takes the glow stick away from him. And the baby brother starts crying and throwing a tantrum and the whole works. And the little brother breaks it and he gives it back. So now the little brother sees that the stick is glowing. And now he's ever so ecstatic because now the stick is just glowing. And it brings about a whole story of, you know what, we're all broken. We're all a little bit broken inside. And I know how they say, you know, broken crayons all color the same. So tonight I wanted to do a stream on being broken and how special we are. And about how God created us, you know, because God created us to glow, and God breaks us to glow. We've all been through those times where either now you're currently broken or you feel broken, or you have still to get to those times in your life where you get broken. And it's all for good reason. There's never ever not a good reason for you to go through these hard times. There's never not a good reason for you to have hardships in your life. You know, there's so many times when it's a matter of, if we didn't go through those hard times, then we couldn't experience the good times. And I always say, you know, we won't know what the good times are unless we go through bad times. So, I seem to be frowning a lot tonight. I don't know why. It's like, so hello, Corlia. Thank you for joining us. Mal S says, we sometimes need to be reminded that we glow inside and you have to break to shine. Exactly. You know, and I feel that we get broken in life to make us stronger people. You know, every single hardship you go through, every single hard time you go through, every little thing in your life that causes hardship and causes bad things, it makes you a stronger person. It helps you to grow. And during that growing process, you find out who you really are. You find out what your talents are. You find out what you're good at. There's so many things to find out. And if we don't find out these things, how do we continue our lives? Mal S says, your light's a bit bright. Maybe that you are frowning. Maybe. Should I turn it down a bit? Let's see. Ugh. Let me see if I can. Is that better? Am I sorry, I'm sitting under a duvet. It's cold here. So yeah. Let's see what everybody else is saying. Okay, everybody's just saying hello to Corlia, and Corlia's saying hello to everybody. That's cool. That's awesome. So yeah, guys, we need to be broken in lives. We need to be cracked. We need to be shown where our strong points are. If we're not shown where our strong points are, then we really... Sorry, my dog is busy eating right underneath my table. Sheila, can you go eat somewhere else? Okay, she's picked up her bowl. She's carrying it to the other carpet now. All right. You see, dogs do understand more than we think. Clever, eh? Oh, Christian's here. Hello, Christian. Good evening. Good evening. Yes, I had... You know, speaking of my exciting Sunday, we had meatballs for dinner. And I was quite shocked on Ronaldo's stream that Ronaldo doesn't know the meatball song. Who knows the meatball song? Mal S says, looks the same brightness, but you're not frowning, so I'm guessing it's better for you. We can always turn it down. I think also the camera compensates if the light's too low as well. So, is that better? I don't know, you guys must tell me if it makes the screen better, if it shows better. Is it about the same? Okay. Cool. But I am looking at investing in a camera sometime very soon. So yeah, I was saying, so I was quite shocked to know that Ronaldo doesn't know the meatball song. Because I posted it in the stream. It's trying to be funny. And he read through my... Mal says she doesn't know the meatball song either. Oh my word. Okay, so it's basically... I'm not going to sing it very well because I don't sing very well. It's spaghetti and meatballs, all covered in cheese. I lost my poor meatball when somebody sneezed. It rolled off the table and onto the floor. And then my poor meatball rolled right out the door. It ran through the garden and under a bush. And then my poor meatball was nothing but mush. Christian says he's also never heard of the meatball song. Really? Am I the only person here who knows of the meatball song? That's just crazy. That's just crazy. Even when I sang it for Johan, he's like, no, he's never heard of it either. I'm like, did I just grow up in the wrong times or in the wrong house or something that I know the meatball song? Maybe it's something to do with my mother, I don't know. Maybe I'm just as nuts as what she is. Well, it says very cute, so well done. I don't know. Just something I learned while growing up. Yes, I had a very educational childhood. Can you tell? So I'm wearing my tech buff. And well done again to Ron Allison for winning the trivia and winning the tech bag. Guys, if you haven't gone and checked out techclothing.com, please go ahead and do so. Ronaldo is a fantastic sponsor of this channel. And yeah, he does amazing streams. So if you haven't seen him before, go check out Laurynne Gouws on YouTube. Fantastic. Okay, so let's get back to the subject. Okay, so what I was saying was, we all have to be broken. We all have to go through hard times. If we don't go through hard times and we don't have hard things happening in our life, we're not going to know what the good times are. Can you imagine if we had an extremely emotionless life where we didn't have ups and downs? If we don't have the downs, we can't have the ups. So we have to have downs and we have to have ups in our lives. You know, God will take you to certain points in your life, but remember, and I think this is where a lot of people get it wrong. A lot of people turn around and are like, oh, why is God doing this to me? And it's not God doing it to you. Remember, at the end of the day, we make our own choices. We're our own people. So even though we're created by God and we're created to glow, we still make our own choices. He'll take you to the crossroads in your life, and you decide whether you're taking this road or you're taking this road. And it doesn't necessarily mean that because you go through the hardships that choice was a failure. It's not a failure. It's never a failure. It's to help you grow. It's to help you glow. It's to help you learn. You know, and it's like what we were saying in the previous stream. You know, mistakes are there for you to learn from them. It's an opportunity. It's never a failure, and you are never a failure. So we have these crossroads. We have these things in life that we need to deal with. And if you like me, you sit and your mind literally goes berserk 24/7, and it shouldn't. Now she's trying to steal my duvet. I really need a movable camera so I can show you guys what a silly dog I have. What are you doing? No, you are not stealing my duvet. Nia. Mine. She's so naughty. Mel says, a diamond starts off as a stone and only shines and become perfect from lots of knocks and polishing. Exactly, and remember, a diamond starts off as charcoal, starts off as soil. I mean, a diamond isn't just there. You know, a diamond has taken years and years and years to be created and to become something beautiful. So if you think of us humans as soil, we're being molded and we're being melted and we're being banged and we're going through time and we're going through age until we become a diamond. So we have to go through the soil and we have to go through the being knocked and we have to go through the polishing and we have to go through everything so that we can become better people. Because at the end of the day, if we don't go through those times, what kind of people are we going to be? And, you know, there's so many people like, oh, I wish I was a celebrity, or I wish I was a billionaire. You know, don't think that because you're a celebrity or a millionaire, you don't have problems. Look at how many celebrities have either committed suicide, overdosed on drugs, and not only illicit drugs, I'm talking prescription drugs as well. I mean, Elvis Presley died from an overdose of prescription drugs. So, you know, it's not always a good thing to have money, to have what everybody esteems to be the best things in life. You know what? You got to look at, like we were talking in the last stream about what you're grateful for and why you're blessed in your life. That is what makes your life worth it. Not money, not expensive cars, not mansions. That is all material things. Yes, they help you get by. Money helps you get by. It helps you be less stressed. But you know, at the end of the day, that's not what matters in life. What matters is your family, your children, your loved ones, your parents. And you know, and I can't stress this enough, you know, make sure that your parents know that you love them. Make sure that you express to your parents every single day your love and your appreciation for them. You know, I honestly cannot explain to you. My mom was a single mother of 3 children. Okay, my mom and dad got divorced when I was 2. And you know, yes, when I was a teenager, I gave her hard times. I think as teenagers, we all gave our parents hard times. But you know, now that I'm older and I have children myself, and I see how hard it is to be a parent, because it is hard, it's not easy, because children aren't born with a manual. Okay, at the end of the day, there is no such thing as the best mother in the world, because all mothers are just doing everything that they know how, everything that they can. They're taking every day as it comes and just dealing with every problem as it comes every single day. We just got to take one day at a time. Okay? So at the end of the day, I look back at my mom and everything she did for us while we were growing up. And I think to myself, you know what? I'm actually a hell of a proud of her. I'm hell of a proud of her. I appreciate my mom like you can't believe. Because at the end of the day, I don't think I could have done what she did. You know, and I think of the times growing up when I come home and my mom's sitting on the couch crying, you know, and because she's lost her job. Or, you know, and I think to myself, wow, you know, just to think of how stressed she was at that time and what she went through. You know, it's not easy. But at the end of the day, my mom has fulfilled her dream, and that was to go back to England. That's all my mom ever wanted to do. And I will never hold her back from that. I will never be angry with her for leaving. You know, because I know that for the past 30 years, that's all my mom has wanted to do is go back to England. So I'm proud of her. I'm proud of the achievements that she's made. And part of her achievements is myself and my two brothers. She brought us up. She gave us a life that we couldn't have asked for better. Yes, we didn't always have everything, but at the end of the day, she always made sure we had a roof over our heads and food in our stomachs, and made sure that we always had an education. And that I'm proud of her for, because it is not easy, and it's definitely not easy being a single parent. I'm lucky. I've got the guys with me. I can't imagine doing this alone. Well, when I move to England, I will be, but I'll have my mom and my oldest brother. But still, being a single parent, it's not easy. So, guys, make sure that you phone your mother and your father if they're still with us, and just make sure you tell them how much you appreciate them every single day, and make sure that you tell them how much you love them every single day. Maybe if you've had or your mom is like one of these really overbearing parents, then, just sit and think to yourself, could I have done what my parents did? What has my parents done for me that I am proud of? Because I'm pretty sure that there's many, many of you out there that think to yourself, what, my parents is a champion. My mom and my dad did the best that they could. Let me see. I see there's a few comments that came through. Johan said, what? Elvis is dead. Why didn't anyone tell me? Is that because I still play Elvis songs? Somebody was teasing me the other night saying, I think it was on Chris's stream, saying, it's okay, we won't tell anybody that you secretly still listen to Elvis. It's like, it's no secret, I do. I grew up with Elvis. I enjoy Elvis. I don't have any problems with Elvis. Mal says, it's okay, it's just a rumor. He's living in Las Vegas singing every night. Don't we wish? Oh, I would have loved to have seen Elvis live. Oh, definitely would have. Hello, Lynn. Hello. Thank you for joining us. Mal S says, agreed totally, and I have a very busy week coming up as well. Well, it's embrace it. Because at the end of the day, it's better to know that you're busy and that you're working than to be sitting at home with nothing. So embrace your busy weeks. Embrace it. Just always remember to take some time out for yourself, some time out to enjoy your own company. And I think that that's very important. You get a lot of people, they don't like being alone, they don't want to be alone. But I think it's actually really, really important to have some time to yourself and to have some self-reflection and to, be able to be who you want to be. And this whole notion of, oh, but I'm too scared to be who I am because I'm worried that people aren't going to like me. Well, let me just tell you, if people don't like you when you're who you are, then they're not the right people to be around. Because people must like you for who you are, not for some shadow of yourself. Because if you're going to be a shadow your whole life, then those people aren't worth being around. Lynn says, my daughter was arrested for shoplifting. I'm absolutely gutted. I'm so sorry to hear that, Lynn. But at the end of the day, and it's nothing to do with your parenting skills, just always remember that. Sometimes you need to look at the reasons why people do things. And it doesn't mean she's a bad kid, and it doesn't mean that she hasn't been brought up correctly. You need to sit down with her and you need to ask her, why. You need to find out the real reason as to why she did this, why she needed to get to that point. So, sit down with her and have a really, really good, deep discussion with her, because there's something going on in her life that has caused her to act out or caused her to do these things. So just have a chat with her. Okay. Christian says, I see and care for my parents every single day. It is the most amazing feeling in the world to be able to give back to them. An amazing privilege for sure. Oh yeah, definitely. See, at least you're lucky. You can see your parents every day. I don't have that luxury. My dad died 12 years ago and my mom lives in the UK. So hopefully I'll be joining her one day very soon. But until then, I've got to just sit here and I've got to miss her. And I think that's the missing her and her missing me has really taken our relationship of mother-daughter to the next level, because it's really shown us what we had in each other and what we actually miss of each other, which we didn't have that before. So yeah, it's really great, and cherish that. You know, cherish every single moment that you have with them, because our parents aren't going to be around forever. It's a sad thing to say, but it's the truth. Basi says Elvis died on the potty. Okay. Lynn says Laura just knows what to talk about. I'm not crying. I'm sorry, Lynn. I don't mean to make anybody cry, but you know what? Sometimes you need to cry to get that release. You need to, this whole thing of, oh, cowboys don't cry. I'm sorry. Sometimes you just need to cry, because when you cry, you're releasing all that anguish. You're releasing all that tension. You're releasing all that emotion that you're holding inside. You need to cry. You need to get it out. You need to heal. And one of the ways to heal is to cry. You need to show your emotions. You need to cherish them. You need to embellish your emotions. Mal says you are doubly blessed. Yes, he really is. Oh, gentle lost connection. Welcome back. Lynn says it's too late, Laura. She is going to have a criminal record and I cannot do anymore. It's never too late, Lynn. Yes, she may have a criminal record, but at the end of the day, she can change what's happening from here on out. And this is why I always say, make sure that you have an open relationship with your children, so that they can always come and talk to you about anything, so they don't resort to terrible things to try and get attention. And you might find it probably is just a matter of wanting some attention. I don't know what your daughter's situation is. That's why I say to her, sit down with her, have a really, really good chat with her, and find out why. There's always a reason why. People don't just do this stuff for the sake of doing it, And unfortunately, yes, she is going to have a criminal record, but that doesn't stop her from running her life. That doesn't stop her from creating a career. It doesn't stop her from being a human being, and that's the thing that you got to look at. She's still your daughter at the end of the day. That will never change. She's still a part of you. And, and I've always said to my kids, what, I will always be there for you. It doesn't matter what you do or what you've done. I will always be there, and I will always be a part of your life. And then people have said to me, yeah, but if your child murders somebody, what are you going to do? At the end of the day, I'm not going to be happy about what they've done, but I will never not love them. I will never not be around for them. Because at the end of the day, if my children need me, I'm a mother. And that's what I'm there for. So it's hard, it's difficult. We may not always agree with what our children do, but we have to just be there for them. And we have to just be that rock that they need at that point in time. And sometimes you need to be a friend before you're a parent. I think that's the hardest line that we need to blur out sometimes, is that line between friend and parent. But sometimes we have to blur that line a little bit. We have to. Because it's not about our needs at the end of the day. It's about their needs. And if they need a friend at that point, then that's what we need to be. And that's where being honest and open with your children is. I'm sure you were an amazing mother. No, by what I know of you, I'm very, very sure you were an amazing mother. But she's just looking for something. A lot of the time we can't read minds. So if our children don't talk to us about stuff, we don't know what they need. So sit down with her and talk to her and find out why. Then it might give you an indication for future what warning signs to look out for. Maybe she's not a child that likes to open up very easily. You know, you get children like that. So just take a deep breath and try and be a friend for now. But you know, when it comes time to be a parent, then you be a parent. But right now, I think she needs a friend first. So try and be that friend. Try and push things down when you're in front of her. When you're behind closed doors or in your own house or you're not in front of her, then you can break down. Then you can scream, you can shout, you can cry, you can do whatever you need to do to get rid of that pent-up frustration. But in front of her at this point, just be a friend. Just be somebody to listen and somebody that she can talk to right now. I see everybody's... Chantal says, one learns from your mistakes. Everything shitty happening means there's a lesson to be learned. Exactly. You know, even though I say, yes, God doesn't do this to us, it's not God's fault. At the end of the day, God wants us to learn something. God wants us to learn things from the mistakes and everything that we do. So we will have hardships. We will have times that will break us. But the reason he breaks us is to make us glow. We need to be glow sticks. We need to realize that when these hardships and these hard times come, it's to make us better people. It's to make us better. It's to make us see the reason we are created. And we are not created to be broken people. We were never created to be broken people. We were never created to be lunatics. We were never created to be sickly people. We go through these hard times. Everybody goes through hard times. And you know what? It is okay to not be okay. It really is. Believe it or not, it is okay to not be okay. You know, and I know a few people right now who are going through really, really hard times. If it's a family member who's ill, or, you know, things that are going on with work, and, you know, there's a lot of things that a lot of people are going through right now. But just remember, you need to hang in there because the light is coming. There's lessons that you're learning from this. There's things that are making you a stronger person. It'll make your personality stronger. Johan says, if I may ask, how old is your daughter? Lynn says, it's the second time the prosecutor said because of that she will get a record. My heart is broke. What about my 7-year-old granddaughter? This is why I think, Lynn, you need to find out why. I seriously think you need to find out why. Was she struggling and didn't want to say anything? Maybe she's too proud to say that she was struggling, and maybe she wanted to get food for her daughter, maybe. So, you know, there must be a reason behind it. I'm almost sure that she didn't just do it just for the fun of it or the hell of it, you know. Mal S says, what you're saying all true, but damn, sometimes it would be nice to catch a break and not continuously having to fight. I agree with you. I agree with you, Mal. There's been so many times where I've said, you know what, can't I just have a break? Can't there just be a little bit of time where you can just sit back and go, it would be nice. But don't you think that if we had those moments, this camera seems very high, or is it just me? Don't you think that if we have those moments, we would stop fighting? Just a question. I don't know. Just a question. But to me, I'm kind of thinking, if we have those moments, and if there's too many of them where we just are sitting back and relaxing and not doing anything, don't you think you will give up the fight? Don't you think you will beat yourself? You know what? I'm not interested in us fighting anymore. I'm tired. I don't want to fight anymore. I think we have to keep fighting for that specific reason, so that we keep fighting and we don't stop fighting. I don't know, that's just what I've been thinking about. I don't know. You guys tell me what you think as well. And geez, I haven't had a holiday in 12 years. Crazy, hey? The last time I had a holiday and I went to the beach in Durban, I was pregnant with my daughter. I think I was 6 months pregnant. I was pregnant with my daughter. And she is now 11 and a half, maybe. Her birthday's in May. So, yeah, about 11 and a half. So, yeah, okay, so let's say 11 years. No, I suppose because you're pregnant for 9 months before that, too. Okay, so over 11 years. I haven't had a holiday. Not once. Not a single holiday. Not even for a weekend, like a long weekend away. Or, I've been at home, working and doing what I need to do. Molly says, if you're continuously in a fight or flight mode, if just one thing you're fighting against would be resolved, then it would be easier to carry on fighting. I agree, but that's why. Remember we spoke last week where you need to make your list. If you're going through a hard time, you need to make a list, and you need to start off with the easier things first and cross them off your list. Because if you don't start crossing things off your list, you're going to feel like you're drowning. So you have to cross the smaller things off so that you can continue to fight the bigger things. Because if you don't feel like you're getting anywhere, if you don't feel like you're achieving anything, then you will give up. So you have to make your list, and you have to start with your smaller things, the easier things that you can achieve, the easier things that you can fix, and work your way to the harder things. We have to be achieving something every single day. And that's why I say at the end of every day, sit back, take 5 minutes to yourself, and reflect on your day. Reflect on your day, on what you've done wrong, what you can improve on. Not so much what you've done wrong, but more of what you can improve on. Because there's always something that you can improve on every single day. Johan says, there was a time in my life where I gave up the fight, but God said, no, you will carry on. And I still have the bullet that didn't fire that day. Exactly. We have to live every single day as if it's our last day. And that we can't forget. We can't forget that today could be the last day I take a breath. The last day I kiss my children. The last day I kiss my loved ones. We have to live every single day as if it is our last. Mel S says, if you, I think I read that one, yes. We have to make sure that we are grateful for every day, every morning that we open our eyes from our sleep. We have to make sure that we wake up thinking to ourselves, you know what, I'm grateful for this day. I'm grateful for the sunshine or the rain or whatever weather it is that day. I'm grateful for the people I have around me. I'm grateful for my home. I'm grateful for the fact that we have food to eat. Because not everybody has that. Some people, I'll wake up in the morning and they'll say, you know what? Thank you for this lovely tree that kept me from the rain last night. Thank you that it wasn't cold, so I didn't have to freeze last night. And that's why I say we need to count our blessings every single day. Yes, so we're fighting. We're fighting every single day. But it's a good fight. It's a fight to keep going. It's a fight to keep moving forward. It's a fight to improve our lives. It's a fight to be better people. Those are good fights. Never ever see them as a bad fight. Never ever see your failures as a failure. It is an achievement. It is a step forward. It is a the word has just left my head now. It's an opportunity. There is never, ever a mistake that people makes that there isn't a lesson you can learn from. Gentle Inflatable says, thank you for the friends I have. I know. You know, that's one thing I've learned over lockdown, and it was a very, very hard thing to learn. Because I have as little friends as I can hold on one hand that are actual true friends. And I would rather have it that way. You know, I'd rather know that I have few true friends than having very many friends that aren't true friends. Mal S says, we'll try, but it feels as if everything is big. I have lots to be grateful for, and I thank God daily, but something good happening to those closest to me would be nice. They deserve it. They will have something nice happen to them, Mal. Remember, we don't go through only hard times all the time. And the good things come at the right time. God will make sure that when the good things happen to us, it happens at exactly the time when you need it. It happens exactly at that point when you need it the most. Remember, God will never ever leave you in the lurch. Yes, we go through hard times, but that's because we need to. You know, and sometimes people go through hard times as well because they just can't be bothered to get up and fight. These people are homeless people on the streets and that. The opportunities have probably been offered to them, but they haven't taken the opportunities because they're lazy. You know, and that's what makes me so angry sometimes, because I think to myself, you know, there are opportunities out there. Instead of standing at the robots begging for money, there are far better things that you could be doing. But the reason why they do that is because it's easy money. They do it because they're lazy, because they cannot be bothered to get up and make their lives better. Oh, Lizal's here. Hello, Lizal. She says, I'm still job hunting and I'm getting really depressed. It's getting to me. I've sent my CV to probably 50 possible positions, but still nothing. Just keep going, Lizal. Lizal, have you seen the Telegram group called Work Opportunities? Are you on that group? While I'm on that, let me maybe just share the link for you guys quickly. So that if you know anybody who's looking for a job, share this link with them. They post around 200 jobs on this group every single day. So if you know anybody who's looking for a job, there is the link for the job group on Telegram. As I said, they post about 200 jobs a day. So just keep looking, just keep trying. There is a lady as well. What was that lady's name? Where did you get her from that did that CV?
Facebook.
Jan's going to check now. There was a Facebook group that he was on. And he got a lady, I think her name was Heidi.
Yeah.
Heidi, and he paid her, there's different amounts that you can choose, different like packages. And she revamps your CV. And she literally loads you on 4 different job sites. PNet, I think it's PNet, Careers 24, LinkedIn, and then there's one other. And she physically revamps your CV, gets your approval, and then once you have approved it, then she loads your profile onto these job sites. So that'll also help if you can. Then do that. And if you actually have a look on that Facebook group as well, then yes, it's for Joburg and Cape Town, Gentle. They do all over. There's job opportunities all over. I think it's called Working Moms and Dads.
I think so.
I think it's called Working Moms and Dads, if I'm not mistaken. And there's actually been times on there where I've actually seen where they turn around and they say, whoever wants their CV revamped, they actually sponsor doing the revamping of your CV. So just keep an eye, just have a look. The right job will come at the right time. There may be certain jobs that you've applied for, but that job is not right for you. And there's only one person who knows that job is not right for you, and that is God. So God is making sure that you get the right job for you. And remember, our journey is already set out for us. God already knows what our journey is. So you will get whichever job falls into your journey. Will be your stepping stone to your next part of your journey. God, your journey is already set out for you. Lazelle says, thanks, I'm basically on almost every job site and making it difficult. I'm in Polokwane. I'm trying to think is that Limpopo?
Petersburg.
Hey?
Petersburg.
Oh, Petersburg. Just keep looking. Are you on this Facebook group called Working Moms and Dads, Lazelle? Mal S says, I was employed for almost 3 years and single mother, no other source of income. I sent out around 2,000 CVs and eventually got a job. Pay is crap, but it's something. Exactly. And you know what? The thing is, once you've got a job, it's easier to find another one. So even if it's a small job where you're earning a little bit of money, you know what? A little bit of money is better than no money. So rather get a job where you're earning a little bit of money, even if it's being a cashier at a grocery store. Just find something. I don't know why it works like that, but once you have a job, it's easier to find another one for some strange reason. So just try and get something small, just to keep you going, just to make sure that you can pay your rent and you can put food on the table. And then once you've got that first step, everything will fall into place. You'll see. Okay, look now. I got retrenched in lockdown, and then my boss took me back, and now the company's closing down for good end of November. But the funny thing is during these past couple of months that I've been back at the company, I haven't been happy. But I got a phone call from an old friend of mine. He was actually my workshop manager at VW. And he said to me, you know what, Laura, I need help with my accounts, with my one account. I said, sure, no problem. So I go through there 1 day a week. That's when I go to Roodepoort on Thursdays. And I go and do his accounts there on a Thursday. So when he heard that I'm going to be basically jobless end of November, he's now offered me a full-time job. So when this company closes, I'm luckily enough going to have another job to go to. So, everything happens for a reason. I mean, I could have not accepted his offer a couple of months ago and said, no, well, I've already got a full-time job. Like, no, I can't do both. But I decided to take it. I decided to do it. I decided to help him. And at the end of the day, look where it's got me. Normally by now I would be like an absolute train wreck trying to think, what am I going to do, because now I'm not going to have a job in a month's time and all of this. But I'm okay. I'm alright. Yeah, Gentle says, that's awesome, Laura. Yeah, it is awesome. I can't tell you how relieved I am. I've had a very, very tough 2 years. I've been retrenched from 4 different jobs. So 4 jobs in 2 years, that is like really that's not a good track record at all. Seeing as before that I worked for almost 4 years for Renew-It. So yeah, really, it really doesn't work well for me. I'm one of these people, I need a stable life. Things need to be stable in my life, otherwise I'm like OCD. So I'm a perfectionist. Everything has to be on the straight and narrow and organized and all of that. And if it's not, then I freak out. So Mal S says, that is amazing news. Congratulations. As you always say, when one door closes, another better one opens. It's no, the saying is, when a door closes, a window opens. God will never close a door without opening a window. Lazal said, thank you. You guys give me hope, and I'm praying every day. I'll pray for you as well, Lazal. And if you're not on the Telegram group, please join us on the Telegram group. Okay, Johan's posted the link for the Telegram group. Sorry, for the Facebook.
Yeah.
He's posted for the Facebook group. Okay. Lazal says, I've also been for the last 3 years. Personal issues. I don't know what it is, but lately companies are just struggling. Even before lockdown, companies have just been battling. They've really been struggling, and it's not getting any easier. So it just makes everything far more difficult. Lazal, please, if you can, Johan, please can you post a link for the Telegram group? Go into my last stream and copy it from there. But remember, don't do the trivia one, do the Femme Fatale one. It is in the description of. It's probably, actually, you know what, Lazal, it should be in the. Estelle's here. Okay, thank you, Estelle. Estelle's posted. Join us on the Telegram group. Then if any of us hear of anything, then we can send it to you. We can let you know about it, okay? So then we can all keep you in our prayers, and we can all look out for you. But Lazal, we're a group of people that we look out for each other. We're there for each other. If any one of us is having a hard time, we're there for each other. We support each other. And it's an absolutely amazing group of people. I must be honest, the viewers that I have and the viewers that are in my Telegram group are the most amazing people. I'm so blessed to have such fantastic people in my life, including some of the people who can't be on the Telegram group, like Mel. We really have a fantastic group. Lazal says, I'm on your Femme Fatale group. Okay, awesome. Yes, I think you joined last time, hey, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sure you joined I think it was last weekend, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, chat with us in there, Lazal. If you're having a hard day or something, or you're feeling down, even send me a private message on Telegram. If you click on the name, the Femme Fatale ZA name, you'll see it'll bring up the list of the members, and then you can actually click on you can click on my name, and then if you'll click the little message button, it'll message me privately. So if you're having a hard day and you don't want to put it down on the group, then message me privately. I'm there for all of the members. I'm there for the entire group. I love all of them. I love all of you. And you know what? This is what we do. We're here for each other. We're here to support each other. And if we can't do that, then what are we doing? I'm still waiting for answers on the lady who I want to do my shirts and my merch for me, because I really don't want the stuff to be expensive. I want, the inspiring shirt that I was talking about with the small logo in the front and the writing at the back of my intro. I want to make that shirt as cheap as possible. The reason being because I want us to spread the inspiration. I want it to be cheap enough for you guys to be able to purchase it, so that you can wear it, so that we can spread the inspiration to everybody, because everybody's at a low point at these points in time. So I'm really trying to get it as quickly as I can. I'm trying to get it all organized. Chantal, I know that Beth is almost done with your ring. I know that she said that she got the size or something, so she's busy working on it. So, and then I'll go and fetch the ring from her, and then I can send you the mug and that. Okay. Yes, guys, please don't forget to smash the like button before we go, because we've only got like 8 minutes or so left. So please smash the like button. If you haven't subscribed already, then please click on subscribe. And don't forget the bell icon. If you click on the bell icon, make sure it's on all, otherwise you won't get notified of all of my future streams. Johan Clausen says, I really want to keep Totenkop's family in your prayers. They're really going through a tough time. Yes, guys. Totem's going through a bit of a tough time. Can't go into details because it's personal. But just keep him in your prayers. Keep his family in your prayers. They're just going through a bit of a rough time. Mel S says, we're prepared to wait to spread your good vibes. Thank you, Mel. Thank you, thank you. But I'd say the reason being is because I really want to make it affordable. Like, really, really affordable. Okay? La Dolce Vita's joined us. Hello. And just joined the Telegram group. Thank you so much. Please feel free to chat in there, guys. There is no rules. Just please try not be crude. Okay? Because we are like sort of, well, I know I'm Christian. But yeah, please try not be crude. I don't know how old everybody is on that group. So don't do like seriously hardcore porn or something. No naked photos of yourself or something weird. But otherwise, there's no rules, guys. We have fun. We talk a whole lot of rubbish. And Corlia, I can't go into it. It is personal for Totem, so I can't spread any details. But yeah, just keep his family in your prayers, please. Okay. Gentle says, thank you, Laura. No problem. Send it anytime. There's no rush. Awesome. Yeah, we also just want to make sure it's perfect. Sorry, Johan's radio is going off in the background. Yeah, and Johan said, Lazal, when I see something, I'll forward it to you. Yes. Lazal, if any of us see anything, I'll post it on the group or I'll send it to you privately. So yeah, guys, so what we're going to take away from this stream is to be a glow stick. Remember that God is breaking you in order to make you glow. We have to go through the tough times to make us stronger, to make us better, to help us to heal. We have to have tough times in our lives so that we can see all the good times. We don't have good times if we don't have bad times. So learn from it, fight, and don't stop fighting. And always remember that the more you break, the more special you become. The more you will glow. Always remember how special you are and how amazing you are. How many of you guys posted that I am amazing poster on your bathroom mirrors from the last Sunday? I'm hoping I'm seeing everybody telling me, yes, I did. So guys, yes, if you haven't taken a piece of paper and written with a Cokie or whatever saying, I am amazing, stick it on your bathroom mirror or above your bathroom mirror, so that every morning when you go into your bathroom, you can read that you are amazing. Because let me tell you something, you all are amazing. From all my interactions with all of you, I have figured out, and I can just feel and I can see that you are all amazing. You are all amazing, and you're really, really special. You're special to me, you're special to God, you're special to your friends and your family. Okay, so please just take that away from this stream today, and please share the stream. Okay, share the stream so that we can spread the inspiration and the love to everybody else. Again, the same as last Sunday, we don't know who needed this message today, so share it to make sure we get the message out there. Mal S says, you are our favorite glow stick. Oh, shame. Thanks for the booster chat. Much appreciated. Oh, you guys are my favorite glow sticks. All of you. Each and every single one of you are my favorite glow sticks. And every single day, I want to see all of you glowing. And I want to see all of you having a fantastic day. And dealing with the breakage that you're going through. And I just, the only thing I want to do is make sure that when you're going through these breaking moments, you know that you have support, and you know that you have a rock standing next to you, which is me. Because even though I can't be with you in person, I'm with you in spirit. And I'm standing next to you, and I'm there for you to lean on. I'm there for you to hold on to. Okay? So just remember that. Just remember you're not alone. Okay, and if you're really going through a tough time and you're not in the Telegram group, please join the Telegram group so we can all be there for each other. Okay. Gentle says, I wrote you are divine, Amamro. That's awesome. Hubby was like, there's a serial killer in our house. Tell him no, it's because I'm divine, and I'm going to tell myself every single day that I am divine. Yes. Exactly. Mel S says, I actually have it on my lock screen, so I'm reminded whole day. Fantastic. That's wonderful. La Dolce Vita says write it with lipstick. I don't care what you write it with. If you want to write it with lipstick on your actual mirror, then do that too. Okay? So guys, I'm not going to stay on too long because I want Ronaldo streaming at 8 o'clock. And obviously I'm going to be there because I'm like, I can't say I'm the biggest Ronaldo fan because I know there's some people out there that are like mad crazy for him. I am a huge fan though, seeing as I mean, absolutely love his sack clothing and his boy Carter, and Kenny is just so cute. So I cannot miss Ronaldo ever, ever, ever. So don't forget to watch Ronaldo at 8 o'clock. Okay, and don't forget, you are amazing, you are special, and if you are going through a tough time, remember to glow. Okay. Remember to glow. Remember, God is breaking you to make you glow. Okay? Thank you so much, everybody. Go and have a nice cup of coffee. Jan says, yep, she chooses Ronaldo before me. Something tells me I'm in the dog box. Gentle says he watches too many horrors. Your husband, yeah, probably. Well, from the horror you told me you guys were watching last night, I don't know. Hey? Marley says it's Kennedy's birthday tomorrow. Yes, I know. I'm hoping they're going to show us little puppy pictures. It'll be so cute. I really, really want to see. Thank you. Estelle's posted Ronaldo's 8 o'clock stream. So please join us there. Have a nice cup of coffee. If you haven't eaten dinner yet, try your dinner. Okay. And guys, have a fantastic week. Enjoy it, and don't forget my how-to video on Wednesday at 9:15. I will see you all there because I won't be streaming, so I'll be in the chats with you guys. Okay, so have a great week, enjoy it, embrace it, and take every opportunity that you can, okay, and make it great, because I know all of you are great. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a good one. Sleep well. Bye.